The course Facets of Contemporary Germany is especially designed for students from the United States. It is about the society in Germany, about culture. It is what the actual Germany is.
I think I gained a bit more of the culture that I had never learned about before. More of the language, how the people interact, the beauty of Germany, because it's really beautiful.
I joined this program because I wanted to get my first in-person cultural experience in Germany. This is my first time to this country. I wanted to do this also to practice on my German skills more, my language, my cultural concepts, understanding common conversations, not just practical textbook work.
With the help of good friends of mine, I was able to establish a headquarters, so to speak, in the Internationale Haus Sonnenberg in Harz. That was chosen because I wanted it to be a little bit off the beaten path. And that means it is an ideal location for classroom education as well as regional and local excursions.
Germany is fairy tale country. The German fairy tale road, we were trying to incorporate that in our 3-week program. Our program offers many benefits down the road. You make friends here. You improve your German skills. You get plenty of information.
Das sind die Brüder Grimm, Jakob und Wilhelm. Jakob und Wilhelm Grimm. Und hier seht ihr die Kinder- und Hausmärchen.
I mean, I grew up with Disney, Hollywood versions, which aren't necessarily true, but they're fun. But the actual original German text for the fairy tales I find very interesting. There's magic, there's mystery, there's intrigue. There's plot twists, you don't know what's going to happen.
The classes at Sonnenberg were really great because they're a small group of people where you can give your answers or questions, and it's a very small environment, which I think is conducive to good learning.
The International House Sonnenberg is situated in the Harz Mountains, and it's founded in 1949. And it's about political education, and that means that everything which is interested for people who act in a democratic system, what they should know, what they should learn, this is what we teach here.
We did a lot of talking about politics in the EU and how it was formed, and we also talked about the wars and the history of Germany, so that was very enjoyable for me just to learn so much more that I didn't already know before.
Welche wichtigen Sportarten gibt es noch in Deutschland? Was denkt ihr?
Motorsport.
Eishockey, Motorsport.
In our classroom sessions we cover things we suggest, and as well we cover things the students thought that they were interested in.
Since it's a smaller group, you don't get that kind of attention in the classroom, and you don't get the same practice in the classroom as you get out here.
The main point of the house is its internationality, so there is people from different countries to come here.
Our guiding sentences are talk together, overcome prejudices, understand one another, and act responsibly.
The accommodations are great. The first 2 weeks we were at the same place, and it was really great. The food was awesome, the rooms were very nice, and it was in a beautiful location. And now for this last week we are jumping around.
732 years ago, that colorful man came to Hameln with a flute in his hand. He went around the church and through the town and left going east with 130 young people. This part of the story is true. The business with the rats is a fairy tale.
Of course I want to take my future students to Germany. I think it's critical for them to see firsthand and use their language skills firsthand. I'd love to take them to these older cities that might not be visited very often. Yes, everyone wants to go to Munich or Berlin, but there's just an aspect about the old town that makes it small and enjoyable.
I love it here. Germany has much to offer to foreign students, and it's been a great experience. Wunderbar Erlebnis.
My fellow friends and citizens, welcome to the lovely city of Bremen. My name is Oskar de Donkey, and I came here to tell you a story which is very, very close connected to our lovely city of Bremen. So that's of course a big favor what we can do for our tourists to show them our story. It's very wonderful to have people here from all over the world. I was getting ready. I am ready. So I'm ready. It's very interesting to see how this small fairy tale, makes its way out into the world. And with a tremendous roar, we got rid of our 4 dark villains due to our parole. Together we are strong!
We are in the family research room right now, where we're going to search Ancestry.com for my ancestors who immigrated from Germany to the United States. This is my Oma and her maiden name. They have a scanned document of my Opa's arrival card going to Chicago, Illinois, June 13th, 1960. I think it's really cool that you can find your ancestors in a database like this and kind of trace your lineage back to, where they're originally from.
Hello everybody. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Rainer Hermann. I used to be a teacher for English and Geography at a local gymnasium. You know what a gymnasium is, right? We have had plenty of school exchanges with the United States. I read in a tour guide once, an American tour guide, that Marburg is among the 10 most beautiful cities in Germany. Marburg is part of this Brüder Grimm Straße, and the Grimm brothers studied here 1802 to 1805. They lived in a house in the old part of town. It was not the Grimms who invented these stories, okay? It was all collected, oral tales, passing on from generation to generation. Most of these stories, however, originate in Hessen or in northern Germany. The Grimms were much more known for dealing with the German language. Actually, they composed a dictionary, the first German dictionary. This is their real merit.
Das Wortreich ist eine interaktive Wissens- und Erlebniswelt für Sprache und Kommunikation. Unsere Erlebnisausstellung ist aufgebaut wie ein großes Buch, das sich in 11 Kapitel teilt. Und jedes dieser Kapitel betrachtet Sprache und Kommunikation aus einem anderen Blickwinkel. In einem Kapitel geht es um die deutsche Sprache.
Kraftfahrzeug, Hauptpflichtversicherung, Donau-Dampfschifffahrtsgesellschaft.
In einem anderen Kapitel geht es um die interkulturelle Kommunikation und noch in einem anderen Kapitel geht es um Märchen.
Großmutter, was hast du für große Hände? Dass ich dich besser kacken kann.
Wir finden es sehr, sehr schön, was Herr Langeheiner und Herr Stübing hier machen und Ihnen bieten. Und wir hoffen, dass Sie eine sehr interessante Reise haben und auch dann in Zukunft vielleicht immer mal wieder für das Thema Märchen, Märchenstraße sich interessieren. Wir sind hier ziemlich genau in der Mitte, im Moment in Kassel. Die Route geht immer schon von Hanau bis Bremen.
I think it's really, really great. It has a lot of historical value and like the things, like the history about the Grimm brothers is pretty nice, and then the interaction downstairs is even nicer because you can play and like see like what the fairy tale of it is.
Aber Schneewittchen, hinter den Bergen bei den 7 Zwergen, ist 1000-mal schöner.
I am hoping that many of the students will be ambassadors of Germany and advocate the German language. Take German, join a study abroad program, and go from there.